welcome back to the show. We are here for day 3 of Food and Wine Festival, and today we are starting out in France, Vive la France, and we have a full menu today. I do have the boys with me. They're off going to the bathroom, so let's get started at the France booth with something refreshing to drink. So today we're going to start out with the Evian Sparkling Cucumber and Mint Water with the magnesium and zinc for $4.75. Alright, so this is what we got for $4.75 from the France Pavilion. Comes in a little can. It is 11.2 fluid ounces. It says feed your mind. I feed my mind daily with other things, but okay. Right now I need to feed my dehydration. So let's take a sip. Alright, so this comes with cucumber and mint, flavored with other natural flavors, plus some magnesium and zinc. I had some magnesium this morning as part of my vitamin regimen, but whoa, it's very minty. There they are, by the way.
There's a princess.
Where? Oh yes, that is Belle. That is Belle. They're looking at Belle right over there. Take a sip.
It's
Pretty good.
It's good. I like
You
it.
wanna try? No, he doesn't want to try. So I chose this to sort of like cleanse my palate, get everything nice and fresh, because we have a full day today of of food and wine. Here we're going to, I think, 5 different places today. That's why I brought help, because last time it was too much. So
Not 5.
yeah, I don't know if I can necessarily taste the cucumber. I can taste most of the mint.
I taste the cucumber.
Yeah. As you can tell, it's another hot day today. This one, he's gonna keep going with the water. He wants the water. He just had water. Promise you, he just had water. Not bad. I should take it easy though on the bubbles, because then I'll get full. Because I won't be able to eat anything. Here's Mary Poppins today. All the lovely ladies are coming out. Alright everybody, we finally made it to Spain. So if you are coming from behind me there from Italy, it's going to be right over here on your left hand side. Or if you're coming actually from Mexico and Germany and China, it's going to be on your right hand side over there. So what we are going to get from Spain, let's take a look at the menu here. We're going to get their charcuterie to start. Let's take a look at the menu. So this is what we're after right here. Charcuterie with a selection of imported Spanish meats, cheeses, and olives with an herb vinaigrette for $6.50. They do have a seafood salad, but we're going to skip that today because we're eating so much. We're actually going to have some pork later on. This is the house that it is in. It's not necessarily like a hut or a temporary booth. This is a permanent booth that's always here. And the charcuterie is actually an older menu item. It's not anything that's new this year, but there are a couple things that we're going to be trying that are new. All right, we made it. Voila, here we go. Lots of meat, lots of cheese, lots of stuff that will make me feel heavy throughout the day, which is why we're going slow. Although it doesn't seem like we're going slow in this video. So those are Chef's hands in the shot. That's okay.
Sorry.
He's
Talking to my brothers.
yeah. Okay, so looks like we've got like some prosciutto. There's the olives, various meats and sausages.
It's a Serrano ham.
Oh, it is?
It's famous for Spain.
Oh, okay, it's what he said. I don't know if you heard it. I'll probably put it down below. Oh, prosciutto's Italian.
Yeah.
I'm literally looking at Italy right over there. The ghost is taking my food. Can't see them. So the cheese is a dry cheese. It's got a little bit of, it's like olive oil on it. But it's a dry cheese, not too strong for me anyway. Not too smelly either. It's actually a good combo with the meat here. Because I don't want a cheese that's too soft. A wet cheese, I guess. Because there's already plenty that's
It's
like
possibly
that.
manchego.
Is it manchego?
Possibly.
Do you want to try
I do.
that?
I don't want to eat the whole thing.
Go ahead.
Am I alright with that?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
It's delicious.
You hear that? It's delicious, everybody. So we're starting out with our savory. I think in the middle of our meals here, we do have something sweet. And I think it's the bubble tea later, but we're starting out with very, very strong savory items. Hence why I wanted to have that water. Clean everything up. The olives are nice. The olives are cold. So, ooh, it's spicy. The sausage is spicy.
It is. It's good.
Sausage is spicy, so you eat an olive, it feels cold or cooler. Again, like, not like amazing, oh my god, you have to try this. It's charcuterie. I mean, having a chef for a husband, a lot of food is good. But it's not amazing.
Oops.
I think if you were to come to Food and Wine, by the way, since I am going to say something that's opinionated, I am a cast member. However, my views and opinions do not represent the company. Just to throw that out there. I am paying for all of this out of my pocket. They're not paying me to do this. If you do come to Food and Wine, it's an event to be social, although I'm not being social at all. In these 3 days, it's just me eating food and riding rides. It's something to do. The food is good, but it's not like fantastic to the point where it's something that you have to do every single year. Like, I don't think I'll do it again next year unless they have like a very interesting food item that's going to be added to the menu. This is just my first time doing it ever, so that's why I'm here. I may eat my words and more food next year, we'll see. Oh my god, there is an adorable little boy wearing like a Winnie the Pooh hoodie with green overalls. So cute. Let's see, is it worth the what did I say, $6.75 I think? I got a cast member discount. But for you all, is it worth the $6.75?
I think it's reasonable.
I think it's more reasonable than the croccantini that was at Italy, which was double the price. I don't know why that was so high.
The cheese is really good. It's my favorite part.
It really is, yeah. You can have the last one if you want.
Along with the olives.
Go ahead.
Makes me want to go back to Haleo.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry. It was a minute ago.
Boy's asleep. Here's Snow White. Germany on the right. I keep forgetting that she's like German Alps, Snow White. All right, everybody, we are making our way into China. We're gonna go back there, and the reason for that is we're gonna take a refreshment break and get some of their bubble tea. All right, here we go. It's quite loud here, so I hope you can hear me, but this is what we're after, this mango bubble milk tea, which is Awesome black tea, whole milk, and mango syrup for $7.25 from China. All right, we got a quiet spot back here. It's pretty loud over in China. So here's our bubble tea. You can see the boba at the bottom, and you always got to grab the bigger straw so that you can get the boba. But it's a tea, not a smoothie. I don't usually drink the teas too often. I usually have smoothies pretty much. The lychee smoothie with boba is what I always get, but kind of tastes mocha-y. It's good. It's nice to have in between meals.
It's cold.
It's cold. That's what matters.
That's all I care about.
Yeah. And I was not expecting it for it to be like a whole cup here. I thought I was gonna get something smaller. So.
What's the flavor supposed to be? Mango something?
Yeah, I thought it was supposed to be mango. I'm not tasting too much mango.
I don't taste the mango in there at all.
I taste more. That's what I was saying. It tastes more like mocha or chocolate or something.
All right then.
Yeah, missing the mango. Can't. And the milk. It's a lot of milk in there. He's the coffee guy. I drink my tea black. I don't put all the things in my drinks. So I don't know to stir things and
It's all right.
it's not bad. Alright, so our next stop, we're gonna start making our way over to Mac and Eats for some mac and cheese and some pulled pork. Alright, so we made it over to Mac and Eats. Most of the festival is actually back that way in World Showcase. We've got Test Track right over here, and you keep going by Test Track, and here's Mac and Eats here, and here is their menu. So they've got a traditional mac and cheese with herb panko, they've got another one with truffle, and then they've got the cowboy with the pulled pork, or the smoked pork belly and brisket burnt ends with pickled peppers and onion straws. That's the one that Chef wants. So we're gonna order that, and I don't know if we're gonna be able to find some shade, but let's go eat. So as we're looking for some shade here we go, everybody. This is pretty hearty. It's heavy, that's for sure. I'm gonna watch out, I'm gonna run into people, but it's very heavy. Seems worth it so far, but let's go see how it tastes. Okay, go for it. This is your specialty.
Alright. The cowboy, right?
Yes. Do cowboys eat this? Don't know. Don't know if you can hear us. It's really loud over here too. I'm hesitant.
Like a show? Of what? The meat?
Yeah, it's all together. I just want to do like just the mac and then just the meat. You know? And they're supposed to heat together.
Yeah, they're right there.
But
this is just the mac. The meat was just piled on top.
no, I know, but like, I think I've said this before, but I don't usually eat meat because the tendons and the fat, all the stuff that he likes that like flavors the meat, I can't eat it because of the sensory stuff. So here, I'm just gonna do. There we go. I'll just do the mac. Super cheesy.
Yeah, it's good.
Lots of cheese. It's what? It's good?
It's delicious. What I've learned about Florida is that, well, about myself, is I don't like eating hot food
On hot days.
on hot days. At all.
Yeah. That's why some of these guys that come out here and do this, I can't fathom it. Which is why, maybe next year if I do this again, I'll just do like all the cold stuff. I try to look for refreshing items to be able to eat at each booth, and they don't have like refreshing food items at each booth. It's all very heavy savory stuff, heavy sweet stuff.
I'd just rather buy a box of cereal and eat it at home.
Yeah. Or if they had food and wine at like a cooler time of the year, you know. I mean, I know they have Flowering Garden in the spring, but I mean, I guess they have food and wine because of the grapes, for example. It's the season in the fall. It's just too hot though.
The meat is good.
Yeah, I'm not big on pork, which we're going to Swiney something. It's all for him today, because I can't do meat. How's the pork? I mean, is it cooked right?
It's delicious, yeah. It's nice and tender, seasoned well.
Yeah, it doesn't seem too overpowering.
You can eat the mac and cheese.
What?
I'll finish this, and you can finish the mac and cheese.
Okay. I don't feel like any of it is too overpowering, and I don't feel like there's too much pasta taste. What did they use for the cheese? How did they do this? Deconstruct it.
They probably made some sort of Mornay, and then this is like a cream sauce, and then you slowly add in your cheese, whatever
So
cheese that is.
Clump?
Yeah. So it becomes a nice cheesy.
Well, it is a bit oily.
That's from the pork. Oh my god.
Are you really full? Do you not
Yeah.
want to do anything else?
Just dessert. Something cold to drink.
Okay. We're gonna skip.
I'm sweating. That's how full I am. I mean, it's hot, but I'm sweating because I'm full.
Okay. So we're going to skip the other pork that I was going to get.
We'll come back next week.
And we will go straight to dessert. Actually, that dessert, if we're gonna come back next week, we'll do that dessert next week, because I want to take you to go get, you want something cold. Okay. I'm gonna take him to go get the frozen apple pie. That's bar none the best thing that I have had this entire food and wine festival.
Let's go.
All right, let's go.
So we're gonna ride test track real quick. Be right back. doesn't have analog brakes.
Alright guys, so hope you liked a little quick break on Test Track there. We are heading into Canada. We are not heading here. We're actually going to head back to Appleseed Orchard, which, as you know from day one of Food and Wine, is inside. We like inside. Inside things are fun. Inside things are cool. And inside things are air conditioned. So, let's head on in. I still want that little cottage back there. Has not changed. Still want it.
I know, I'm so happy. I mean, I'm so happy. I'm still here.
We're back. So I got 2. There's no way I'm sharing. I'm not gonna share this. He gets his own.
So this is frozen apple pie.
Yes. So yeah, it's a frozen apple pie. You tell me, because this is what I wanted to compare. That's why we're here. I wanted to compare the apple of this to the apple cider, the frozen apple cider that we had the other day at the commissary.
Okay.
Remember? I was like, wait a minute, this kind of tastes familiar. I don't want to burst any bubbles, but I might. I know what it tastes like.
Oh, malicious.
No. I have to get just the apple. Well, what do you think? Does it taste like the commissary? ABC commissary? No. This one tastes sweeter.
Yeah, it's definitely sweeter.
Okay. They didn't cheat.
They're just competing.
Or maybe they're trying to bring something to another park. You know, something similar. Because Disney tends to do that. They tend to, if something's popular or they think it might be popular at one side, they'll bring something similar to another side of the park. So, big group of people just walked in. So, alright guys, I think that's our cue, but for more on the frozen apple pie, I'll put a link down in the description below for my first episode of Food and Wine. Alright guys, that about wraps it up. Hope you enjoyed day 3 of Food and Wine Festival. Here he comes, there he is. It's starting to rain a little bit here, so dropped off the stroller. Kiddo's right over there. We're gonna head on home. Thank you for joining us. As always, like and subscribe. All the links down below. Hit me up on social media right here. And see you later.